that
Okay.
talks about the lusty Argonian maid.
Good luck with that. Okay. I feel a tiny bit of impartiality might creep through, in your tone of voice at certain points, but we shall see.
We'll see. We'll see.
First off, the lusty Argonian maid. We have a Artemis front, left side double Artemis, right side double Hades. We got shot. We have a top Mercury. We have Artemis wings, and we have bottom deck gas mortar.
On the Dancing Feather, we have an Artemis and a Hades on the port side. Forward gun is also an Artemis, and on the starboard side, we have Gat Mortar. On the Admiral Quackbar, we have much the same on the port side, but on the starboard side, instead, we have a Banshee Carronade. Why fix it if it ain't broke?
Yes, why fix it if it ain't broke indeed? You just start the cooldown for no reason. Anyway, now the Gents are doing their standard not camping, strategically staying in the same spot the entire match. That's what I'm going to call it. As the Dancing Feather and the Admiral Quackbar take cover behind the giant icicle.
This is going to be really interesting, in the sense that, oh my, I believe that they've taken Lesmok on those Artemi, so that way, yeah, they have. In fact, they only have one person with burst on the Dancing Feather. The other two have Lesmok, so they can hopefully outrange the Gents. Admiral Quackbar, similar. We have 2 Lesmok and 1 burst. I like this.
That subtle extra range makes all the difference in these.
It's a lot of extra range.
Yeah, well,
70% more. That is huge.
Hell, that is huge.
I mean, I would assume so because I mean you have 70. It travels 70% faster, so it can go 70% farther. I believe that's how it works.
70. All right. Well, we'll check about that later. Anyway,
we'll look at that.
Yeah. Back in our editing suite, we'll have an overlay or something, and by that time, Anyway, Dancing Feather and Admiral Quackbar creating a concave of fire, quite literally in some cases, with all those Hades.
Right now,
explain to me. Oh my God, the lusty Argonian maid take Hades in quick succession here. Many components disabled. The lusty Argonian maid refusing to surrender its position at the top of the map.
There's no real reason to. They have Lesmok. They absolutely can just keep doing this. One of the things about the Gents, and one of the reasons they can just hang out in one part of the map so well, and so easily, is because I was talking earlier about the capability of the ducks to be insanely accurate. But the Gents have one thing that the ducks don't, and that's their ability to fire through clouds. We see it over and over again. You just can't sneak up on them.
Yes, that's true. The Gents have always had this weird cloud firing ability.
It's quite impressive. I'm happy to say the Mad Hatters have inherited it as well, in order to keep up with them.
Oh,
guns going down on the Admiral Quackbar. It's just these first couple of Artemis shots.
Well, the thing is, the Mandarins have the advantage of cover. Look, the Dancing Feather can just retreat when it gets too heavily damaged. Whereas
doesn't matter.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm not to shoot you down, but this is the power of the Mobula. Because the Mobula can get that trifecta going so easily. Ouch. Because they can get the trifecta going so easily, they can have a Mercury on the top of the Mobula instead, and that allows them for armor shred that, at this range specifically, that right now the Mandarin just doesn't have. And so that's why they have to keep backing up behind cover. That's why even if a couple guns are down on the lusty Argonian maid, they have to back up, is because their armor is always going down.
Well, that is as it may be. However, I feel the situation, because the Mandarin have cover and the Gents have that range, they have that Mobula, they have that Mercury, it's going to create a stalemate situation, as I think we are seeing here.
No, I agree. Right now, I mean, the Mandarin has to make something happen because the Gents aren't moving.
Well,
Like
that's the thing is, the Gents also have to make something happen. It's a two-rage street, because just as the Gents can continue firing on the Mandarin and disabling them and forcing them to take cover, the Mandarin can just keep taking cover, and none of them will ever die for the entire 40 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm suddenly very scared.
I think the advantage definitely goes to the Gents though, because they're out in this open cover. They don't have any. Though they don't have any cover. I'm gonna restart this. Though they don't have any cover, if one of the ships pops out, they immediately can get every single gun firing on it, and that's the disadvantage of having hard cover in Goyo. Is if you don't step out at the exact same time, then one ship is gonna get focused. And that's sort of what's happening right now. The Admiral Quackbar.
Admiral Quackbar's drifted really far off the reservation here.
That was a good drop. As soon as the Merc came in, dropped just enough so that it hit the balloon instead. It's going to keep him going for just a little bit longer. Turning engines down. Ooh, there goes all of his guns.
Hades shots on the lusty Argonian made.
Balloon's not looking so good, but I think they're going to be okay. There goes the fire on the hull. Dancing Feather now taking that fire. Admiral Quackbar lost his guns and has just now brought them back up. Got shot, now focusing down the Admiral Quackbar. He wants to make something happen with this, but I think all that's happening is they're trading targets back and forth.
He's getting focused here. The way the way I see it, the Mandarin just have a fundamental advantage. Because, yeah, they can duck back into cover, they can keep trading these shots. But the Gents don't have any hard cover. Now the lusty Argonian mate's got nowhere to go. It's going down, balloons down, armors down. Popping guitar, alright.
Panic parts.
I think maybe mouse wheel malfunction, perhaps. Oh,
he's taking too much fire. That focus fire is absolutely amazing, and this is the disadvantage of not having covers. If you get beaten down like this, they get a couple good Hades shots. They can just keep focusing you, and now they've been forced to go down too low. The Artemi are not going to be an arc, and now the God shot is going to get focused.
You were saying about it doesn't matter?
I thought that they'd be able to land those Hades shots, those Artemis shots, but it just wasn't happening. The pilots were moving just a little bit in these different directions to make it difficult to land. Dancing Feather going to take fire from the Got shot, but nothing's going to come of it.
Now, is it the Got shot that's going to get focused down?
Could be. Lusty's coming back up to get that trifecta going. The Gents aren't going to change their strategy, but I feel like that may be a mistake. It's like you were saying, like one of them gets hurt, the other one backs up, and then the other one still has all his guns firing. Godshot's armor goes down though.
Oh yes.
He's taking damage. Artemis lands. Balloon is fine, but he's got to drop.
Gents
and now he has no arcs.
Here. I feel that the Gents on the whole, I mean, they're a very, very good team, but I think their biggest weakness is flexibility.
Absolutely.
They will pick one strategy and stick to it relentlessly, and usually that serves them very well. Sometimes not so much, and I feel this is one of those times.
No, absolutely. I mean, the Mandarin's playing this exactly how they need to. They bring two people out at once, they focus one guy down, but the other one is firing the Hades for the armor shred. Lusty's taking a lot of hits, he's got to drop down, but he refuses to. He doesn't want to lose those Hades arcs. They're going into the balloon, but they need to drop those Hades right now, because they're getting loaded into the hull. Balloon isn't burning, they put it out, but the hull's certainly burning. They can't keep the arcs going. They have to drop out. I think they're just trying to tank for the Got shot, who's firing on the Admiral Quackbar, but he's doing just fine. Some of his guns are down, though. He doesn't have any power. Armor is going down. There are some nice shots from the Merc.
Oh, Quackbar needs to get into cover now.
Here comes the Merc. There it is. Artemis shots, where are they? Dancing Feather switching fire over to the God shot to try and bring him down.
There's the tar, finally. I was anticipating it, but it took a while.
Admiral Quackbar still taking hits. Look at that. And I think they might still be able to hit him, even though they lost the spot.
The tar in such a way that he will. Yep, the spot's been dropped. Very nicely
Yeah, it was
done.
dropped a little bit ago.
Very nicely done.
Still no kills coming out, but the Lusty Argonian Maid is weakened pretty heavily. Dancing Feather getting focused on, but he's just going to back up into that hard cover. The Mandarins using that cover exactly how they need to. They just pop out, hey look, we got a couple Hades shots, let's keep shooting. Oh look, our Hades shots missed, let's back up and recover. But the Gents, they just have to keep taking it. And the Gents can't do this. They can't let this keep happening. If the Mandarin keeps this sort of coordination going, the Gents are going to lose. It's that simple.
Yeah, they will lose very slowly, but yes, they will lose.
It doesn't matter the speed.
You know, to be honest, I think there's a possibility they could just drag this out into a timeout draw if it goes that slowly.
It's possible. Here come the double Hades, though. Balloon's going to get loaded up. One turning engine is already down. If that balloon goes down, then it's going to be so easy to land those Hades.
The Mandarins smell blood in the water here.
Yeah, Lusty's going to be okay, though. The Got shot lays down so much fire that they can't keep it going. I almost feel like even though the Lusty has such low armor, they can't leave that Mobula alone. Because otherwise their armor's going to get stripped. This is what we ran into trouble with in our match against the Gents. Right. Is if you start focusing the Junker for a second, then the Mobula rips you apart. Right now, I imagine what's going on in the Gents' head right now. We just stick to the plan, but the Mandarin, I don't know if the Mandarin want to keep doing this. It looks like the Admiral Quackbar is going low. He might try to use the cloud cover to try to move in, maybe underneath the arch. But the Gents have spotted him real quick.
Well, that's funny, because, I mean, what the Mandarin were doing was taking a very bloody long time, but it was basically working.
Yeah, they have no reason to change up their strategy. And now, I mean, what we're watching is the slow death of the Gents. Unless they do something. They can't play passive against the Mandarin. They can do it against anyone else. Apparently. But they can't do it against the Mandarin. When your Junker is at 25% health, and your opponents are at full, you can't keep doing what you're doing.
However, saying that, the Admiral Quackbar has rather unwisely decided to go out on his own here. I mean, not very good sync. I don't know, maybe it was deliberate. I don't know what the Mandarin are thinking here. I mean, if you're going to pop out of cover, do it simultaneously with your ally, time it. But he doesn't seem to have even attempted to do that. The Admiral Quackbar is still exposing himself. I'm really not sure why.
I think the Gents are just waiting for the Mandarin to make a mistake. Yeah, he's just hanging out so he can tank it all, so the Dancing Feather can get into arc. Gotshot's trying to hold down the Admiral Quackbar, but now the Dancing Feather is getting some really nice shots out.
Dancing Feather can't. I don't think Dancing Feather can do it on his own.
No.
They need
he absolutely can't.
They need to time it so they come out at the same time. They focus the Lusty Argonian Maid, get a good volley off. I mean, you know, you need to hit pretty damn consistently with those Hades to get the armor stripping you need to take a ship down. So this kind of incredible range, that's not a guaranteed thing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, looks like the Mandarin are going low here, maybe?
As the clouds moved in, they figured out that they can use them at least a little bit move in. They're right on the edge of this one. So I don't think they've been spotted. No shots are coming out.
Oh, things might be about to get interesting here. But
yeah, with the Lusty Argonian Maid so low, all it will take is a little bit. Once the armor goes down.
Though. They've got the height advantage. They can fire arcs right down. The spot's gone down on the Admiral Quackbar. Oh, could this be a mistake? Could this be a mistake for the Mandarin? We're about to find out.
Gotshot's backing up.
Gotshot's level. He's level with the Admiral Quackbar. Lusty Argonian Maid. Where's the Artemis? Yep, start firing. There we go. The Admiral Quackbar under fire, but not taking. They're taking barely any damage.
There's the close range side of the Gotshot. They need to finish him off quick though. Dancing Feather's trying to get suppressed, but we got 2 arcs on the Gotshot. Armor is down, balloon is down, he's getting focused, everyone's on repairs, but it may not be enough. Here's the Banshee. There's not the kill. Armor goes back up, but the Gatling's coming out. It will take one Gatling bullet. One Gatling bullet. There it goes. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. They knew that the Gents were weak in close range. Panic Fart coming out, trying to block them off, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Dancing Feather coming up underneath it. They just need a little bit, bringing around the close range side. The gun on the bottom is burning, but I don't think they care. Gat's going down.
Not too bad.
Gonna try to take down the engines to keep them from running away.
Yeah.
Where's the Got Shot? Here he comes.
Through. Oh no, Got Shot may be ascending at just the wrong time though. Oh,
this may be a meat grind. There it goes.
It's a meat grind.
Got Shot's gonna be the next target. Here comes the Gat Mortar. They don't care. They just want to try to finish him off. Here comes the return Gat Fire. And that Gatling's not hitting how it needs to. The Dancing Feather waited just long enough. Here come the mortars. Where's that next kill? We need those mortars, man. If you're going to get that kill, Godshot's dropping down, but the Admiral Quackbar is waiting for him. They might just decide to follow him down. Where's the Lusty? He spawns all the way over on the side. Going to resign the Gotshot to his fate, I think. The Gotshot's going to do all that he can, but with the Dancing Feather over him, no problem. Every single Gatshot's going to land on that upper deck. And now it's 0-3.
Well,
beautiful play.
The Lusty Argonian made, I was about to say wisely spawned away, but now he's drawing attention to himself. Not sure why. Maybe they've got some brilliant plan.
It's sort of the general procedure of the Gents to fire as soon as you see the enemy. I think that's one of the things. That's one of the things that I don't like about them is that tactic isn't always the best. The idea is just get as much DPS down as possible, but then you can't really use very sneaky tactics.
Feast has got Hydra. He's got to use it here, or the Lusty Argonian Maid's just going to be completely focus fired.
Yep, Dancing Feather moving in. He knows the Gents are weak in close range, but the Admiral Quackbar is a little bit far away.
Damage, though. Dancing Feather's got a lot of component damage. He's not engaging full strength, so the Admiral Quackbar's a lot of component damage as well. This is where the Gents can turn things around, but they need to focus fire. They're
not focus firing. The Gotshot, their damage is... They're going on the Admiral Quackbar, but it may not matter. Those shots from the Mercury are landing just as they need to, but the Gat's going down on the Lusty. Armor's going to go down. Here comes the Mortar trying to load up the balloon with the Hades, but it's not going to be nearly enough. Can they 100-0 them? No, they can't. But here comes the second Gat barrage.
Going down.
And now it's going to be all to the Gotshot. It's 1-4. This is not where the Gents want to be. They have no room for error. Gotshot has to take down the Dancing Feather before it gets too close. The last real gun is on fire that they need. 3 are down. Armor's almost down. Gotshot might be able to get this kill, but only one turning engine's down on the Dancing Feather. Here goes the Armor. Couple more shots. But he's out of arc. The Dancing Feather is doing excellent.
Can't get it high enough.
Frogger's doing a great job moving in, but the Gotshot could easily go to Gat Mortar right now, but they're not. They're going for the ram. This may be a mistake. Armor's down on the Dancing Feather. Here comes the Mortar. There's the kill. Nice. 2-4. Gents are still in this. Gents are still in this, but it's going to take some really, really careful play.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Emerald Quackball wants the kill. They just want to get the kill quick. They're charging in. Do they have kerosene? Yes, they do. They just want to get in quick and get the quick kill. Which one is this?
Mistake by the Admiral Quackbar. I feel the Dancing Feather is miles behind. All the Gotshot needs to do is turn around, and the Admiral Quackbar is a dead duck.
Huge mistake. They didn't have the Gat Mortar. They couldn't even get the quick kill. I think they realized that just a little too late, and now the Lusty has easy arcs with the Artemis. Quackbar taking some pretty strong hits. Main engine's down, turning engine's down. He can't get out. Dancing Feather's got to move in quick. He's in arc. Gotshot's going to lay down fire on him while the Lusty works on finishing off the Admiral Quackbar. I don't think he's going to have any trouble unless he misses a couple too many Artemis shots. Quackbar's coming back up.
I mean, now the Gents are splitting their focus, though. Why are they splitting their focus? They're letting the Admiral Quackbar have a fighting chance.
It's a mistake. Like, they figured that the Gotshot could hold down the Dancing Feather, but they needed that quick kill on the Admiral Quackbar, and the Lusty missed too many shots. He's dropping again.
Now the Admiral Quackbar is fine. The Admiral Quackbar's escaping. They're letting him get away.
I almost feel like he shouldn't be escaping. He should be trying to engage. Right now, being so low, he's not in arc, and now he's taking Hades shots, but he's in close enough. They can't quite get the kill. A nice tar.
Nice
Gonna
tar,
lock him
Lusty.
down.
Nice tar by the Lusty. Oh, I think Admiral Quackbar's deep in that tar. Oh,
I think the Mandarin had a chance.
Gone down. Right, finish him. Finish him.
Come on, if they just load. If they just load the GAT. If they just load the GAT into the balloon, they can finish him. There it goes. It's going to be an easy kill if they can just hit enough of these GAT shots. Hades going down as well. Armor's burning. Balloon's back up. But there goes the armor. Here comes the mortars. Can they do it? There it is. 3 to 4. Dancing Feathers all alone. Lusty Argonian Maid is in arc.
Oh, this is Dancing Feathers turning right around. He's yes.
I can't believe this.
But Dancing Feather just backed up into his own tar for a minute there, but anyway, spewing a bit more as he keeps
This is a
going
huge
ahead.
mistake. He wants to get away. He wants to put tar between him and the Gents, but he's showing his engines. Main engine's back up. Can they bring him down?
He's dropped the spot, but I think the Gents might be able to fire through. Oh, a few good Artemis hits on those engines, and the Mandarin are finished, but Dancing Feathers managing to get away.
Admiral Quackbar coming in. The Mandarin were in such a good position. They just misplayed it. I felt like when the Admiral Quackbar was getting focused down by the Lusty, they should have recognized the GOT shot was focusing the wrong target. Admiral Quackbar gonna get completely disabled immediately. He's gonna have to back up.
Admiral Quackbar,
and we're in a similar position. We're in the exact same position as before. Well, not quite exact. The Gents are a little bit closer to hard cover, right on the other side of this rock, but that's not where they want to be. I just feel like the Mandarin play better when they're in close. And the Gents need to back up a little bit, make distance. That being said, they have to finish this somewhat quickly. If, like Urs said, 9 minutes overtime.
I mean, the Gents have had the best success against the Mandarin when the Mandarin have bungled their charge a bit. I think they their best bet. But then again, I mean, the Gents need to be aggressive though, or they'll lose this this match by a timeout victory for the Mandarin. The Mandarin have the score advantage, and that will be crucial because, as you say, the Gents
shot.
Passive.
Taking too many hits. They're getting beaten. They're getting beat at their own game. Armor's getting hit hard. Where's the armor? There it goes. All it took was a little bit of focus fire.
Where's the armor indeed? Well, there we go. The Gents lose the first game of this series. The Mandarin are one victory away from winning the box social numero 2. Oh, golly. Well,
I think the Mobula was just too low. He couldn't get both enemy ships in arc. Yeah, Feast pilots the Gents Pagoda, which hasn't been played in a while. Yeah, that's Feast.
it's Feast again. It's the versatile one. Right.
Yeah. He also pilots the Mobula for the pair, as well as being able to pilot a Junker.
Oh, right. Okay. Anyway, Odance. The Lusty Argonian Maid on the Gents. We have a Artemis front, left side, double Artemis, right side, double Hades. On the Shaxon legs, we have a front Artemis, left side, double Artemis, right side, Carronade, Water.
And on the Dancing Feather, we have an Artemis and Hades on the left side, Artemis up front, and on the right side, Gat Mortar. Admiral Quackbar, same port in front. We got Artemis Hades on the left side. Artemis up front, but on the right side, again, Banshee and Carronade. Right now, Mandarin moving in to this nice, big defensive structure, and the Gents, they're taking up their usual spot on this map. They like hanging out over here because in a pinch they can sort of duck behind one of the dunes or cover and such. Specifically this massive prop.
Hmm.
They do that a lot, so we'll probably see them back up over to it. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. And they're gonna wait this out. It's a lot harder to move in on this map because the clouds are more sparse, you don't have as much cover that you can go around. It's not as mountainous. That being said, I believe the trade winds are a little weaker, so it'll be easier to land the Hades shots. I almost said Hardemus.
Artemis. Oh dear, Pawn of Icarus. Oh dear, thank God Refman's not here. Anyway, Admiral Quackbar and Dancing Feather going really low. We're going over to those.
I think it's all right for them to go low.
Those side ribs. Yep, most likely. Yep, here's the situation that Papa's seen 1 trillion times, literally 1 trillion times. No exaggeration there. The one team going low towards those ribs on the left, the other team staying in the middle of red spawn.
Well, this in particular is okay because you come in low. Not only do the Gents not have any balloon popping capability at range, but they also the Dancing Feather and the Admiral Quackbar can use their balloons as cover, sort of. So it's like, hit my balloon instead, so my guns stay intact. Here come the initial Hades shots. Those Lesmok rounds allowing for such extreme ranges. That's like, what? 1.75 kilometers? 2 kilometers?
High ground, Anakin. Said.
You underestimate my Artemis.
And that is what the Gents could say right now, as they have the high ground. The Mandarin
I guess like you underestimate my
fire.
So the Hades is the dark side. You underestimate my Hades, maybe.
Oh god, the Artemis is the dark side. So yeah, I guess it gets a bit mixed up, doesn't it?
That's
anyway.
the cake side.
Yeah, the cake side. The cake side is just fire. Anyway, no good or evil about it. And amazingly, the Mandarin have managed to get close under a hail of Artemis.
No, that's exactly what they did.
Distance. And now the Admiral Quackbar's using its rocket carronade combination to take down the lusty Argonian maid. The lusty Argonian maid is going down.
This is beautiful. The Admiral Quackbar is using the Lusty as a shield as it follows him down, but he followed just a little bit too far down, and now Shaxx on legs has an angle on him. Dancing Feather coming in, wants to try to finish him off, but the armor comes back up. Here comes the Gat. Can they get the kill? They're turning too hard. Not enough of the Gat shots are landing, but the armor goes down anyway. They may be a bit far from orders. No, they're not. They're going to land. Almost goes down. Last couple shots from the Gatling should be able to do it. There goes the armor, and the Lusty's down. Shaxx on legs, now left alone with the Admiral Quackbar Dancing Feather. Huge shots coming in. Shaxx on legs is burning so bad. Where's the Lusty going to spawn? Is he going to spawn in? Artemis goes down, disables the Admiral Quackbar's starboard side. There's the tar because reasons.
Yep.
Dancing Feather is still laying down those Banshee shots. Hull's burning? No, the balloon's burning. It could go down pretty quick here. Admiral Quackbar, though, has a nice angle.
Kill the Shaxx on legs.
They're gonna the Lusty's gonna let him die.
What's about to happen?
Lusty's gonna let him die. Armor goes down. Shaxx on legs is dropping.
Yep.
And that's going to be... Come on. Just gonna take a little bit more.
There we go. There we go. Any moment. No, there we go.
The balloon is just gonna get popped over and over again.
Maybe
Where's the bounce?
Torturing him like a sniper, shooting somebody, you know, in the leg or whatever, and then shooting his mates as he comes out to help. Oh
there it is.
They're gonna finish it. There we go.
Crunch.
No, I don't think they'd expect they'd be able to. Wait, I say that, but Lusty Argonian mate actually took a few pot shots there, and Lusty.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Not. Yeah, that's odd.
That may have been a mistake.
Gents shoot when they see enemies mantra.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
that may have been a mistake.
I'm not sure. the Mandarin actually noticed, though. Maybe they just, so busy killing the shacks and legs. Oh, there we go, and now they grouped up again.
I want to take a minute to recognize what the Mandarin just did. They managed to charge the Gents and get in there without taking any perma-hull damage. That was perfect. Picking the Junkers allowed them to move in low. I was talking a little bit about it. It allows you to move in low and use your balloon as a big, fat,
shield,
like, helium-filled shield.
Yeah,
and that's what they did. It was perfect. They know that they're better in close range combat than the Gents just based on pure skill. And now the Gents are going to situate themselves in a spot I don't really like. They're on the opposite side of the ribs. And we may see this a similar thing that we saw in the last match.
That's one thing.
The Gents out in the open.
The Gents brawling, they always look like they're son of fish out of water. Like they're not quite comfortable with it. They're not natural dogfighters.
Look at this. The Mandarin are using the moving clouds to get close. How close are they? They're really close. Yep. The Gents don't know. I don't think the Gents know where they are. Oh, here comes the fire. But it may be a little bit too late. Dancing Feather is eating it with his balloon. It's not what you need. Mortar goes down, but that's not the disable that they need right now.
Gents need to focus fire. Get all 6 of those aftermine firing on the same target. They've got to get a kill coming in. They can't let the Mandarin get close again.
Gatling's down. That's pretty good. The mortar's not available. The mortar's not available for the Dancing Feather. Neither is the Whirlwind. Shack's on legs, getting some nice disable down. He needs that close range side, though. I'm not sure he has one. Dancing Feather, he needs that close range, but it keeps getting disabled. Lusty focusing down the Admiral Quackbar. They're splitting their fire again, but it's working this time.
Now the Gatling's on the Shacks on legs.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't have enough in the clip right now. He wasted too much of it. Can't get the kill.
The tar, what a tar! Oh, with the Lusty Argonian Maid rising above.
Shack's on legs, taking fire from both the Dancing Feather and the Admiral Quackbar. But the Lusty is going to disable the engines of the Quackbar so he can't keep everything in arc. Dancing Feather going to try to disable him. Armor goes down. The Artemis fire is too much. Where's the armor? There it is. Just barely keeping him alive, but he has no turning engines, no guns. It'll just take just a little bit more, and the Admiral Quackbar is going to go down. Main engine's down, but he has his turning engines. Armor goes. There's the mortar. Lusty's down. 0-3. Shack's on legs, all alone, too far away from the clouds.
You can't keep the weapons disabled forever. Sooner or later, they're going to get them up, and they're going to kill you. You've got to get the kills as they're coming in. That's the problem.
And now the Shack's on legs is going to get disabled too hard. 2 Artemi and... Yeah, 4 Artemi and 2 Hades are going to be enough to take him down. No problem.
Lusty,
and Lusty spawns way far away.
Give it up. You're not getting him out of this one. He's dead.
The Gents are getting punished. They're getting punished for their passive play. Very, very well. I'm very impressed. I have kinship to the Gents, but after getting beaten down so hard by them earlier, I kind of feel vindicated.
No, the Lusty taking a few pot shots. No, not a good idea. Not a good idea.
No, it's history's repeating itself. Like it's gonna happen over and over again.
I think the Gents have just kind of over-relied on those Artemis. I mean, of course they are obviously very strong, but you can keep ships disabled. You cannot keep them disabled forever.
I think this is kind of a case for not nerfing the Artemis as hard as it's going to be nerfed, because you can fight it even out in this open cover. That's what the Mandarin is doing. Even in this big, wide open range, they're still able to get in close.
The big issue is
through smart play.
It takes skill and smart play, like you say, to beat the Artemis. The Artemis itself isn't necessarily that overpowered. Oh, but the Gents actually bumping into each other a little bit. So they struggle to get into a good firing concave.
Some nice Hades shots, but here come the Mandarin. They are closing distance hard. Both of them are burning kerosene.
Yes. Kill the Admiral Quackbar.
And look at this. They're doing it again. They're coming. The Dancing Feather's coming in low. It's the exact same thing over again. Dancing Feather's eating a lot of fire, though. One gun is down. He's managed to keep his other two up. Does he have gap mortar? Yes, he does. But the Lusty not taking the shots that it needs.
Get one kill on the Lusty.
That was a beautiful target.
Balloon
Gonna
is
zone
down.
out the Admiral Quackbar. Here comes the Gat, though. Dancing
The
feathers.
mortar. Oh, where's the mortar? Oh, there's the mortar. He's landing on top of the balloon. A few more shots will finish him off.
Don't turn that way. The balloon is down, and that means he can just load it up into the balloon.
He's gonna crash. He's gonna crash. Crash.
Gonna bounce. He's still up. Where's the Gat? It'll just take a little bit more Gat fire. Once that Gat comes out, that's it. This might be it. It's done. 5-0.
There we have it. The Mandarin win the Saturday Box Social number 2. Welcome back to CE Sports Ducks.
And they came in hard.
Yes, indeed. Okay, well, jolly good job by Frogger, Sammy BT, and all of the Mandarin